Hey guys, it is me, Jeanette, aka Sweet Jean. I'm on a new camera phone and I feel like I'm really close to you, but if I try to hold it further out, it feels unnatural for my arm. So you guys are going to be up close and personal today. Today might be or is going to be an emotional video for me. If you guys are returning subscribers, then you know that sometimes I can be an emotional wreck, and I am a very emotional person by nature, and I can be a little dramatic. And if you are friends and family, you know this already. If you are new to my channel, briefly, I have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And what that means is that the breast cancer, of course, starts in the breast. It has moved to the lymph nodes. And once it spreads to other organs in the body, that means that it has metastasized. And so my particular metastasis is to the lymph nodes, my chest, my neck, my liver, my right lung, and my bones. I have 3 vertebrae that a cancerous mass attached to and basically disintegrated. Those 3 vertebrae, my C7, T1, and T2, which is in my lower neck, or my neck and my upper back. So kind of like above where my bra strap would be in my back, between the shoulder blades, up my neck. And I had to have emergency spinal surgery to avoid paralysis because it was in my spinal column, getting ready to pinch my spinal cord. Anyhow, today, which is Wednesday, I don't even know the date, 29th, 30th of January, I was supposed to have chemotherapy. I have chemotherapy every 3 weeks, and this has been going on since September. September and prior, for about a year, I was on chemotherapy daily with medication in pill form. And then the year prior to that, I was on chemotherapy every 3 weeks. So I've been on chemotherapy nonstop since March of 2016. And I will always be on chemotherapy. I will always be on some type of treatment because stage 4 is considered terminal. There is no cure and there is no remission. The only thing that I can wish and hope for is that the chemotherapy continues to work and does not allow the cancer to spread. If that happens, then of course they put you on a different medication, and hopefully that you'll be on for a while, and hopefully your cancer doesn't spread. And if for whatever reason the cancer gets smart and figures a way around it, then they put you on another chemotherapy. They'll continue to switch your chemotherapy if what you're on stops working. So I went in today to get my chemotherapy, had an appointment. So basically I get my labs drawn, then I go see my doctor, all in the same building. My doctor will get my labs, and then depending on my labs, if they're okay, then I am sent to chemotherapy in the chemotherapy or infusion room at the other end of the building. And so today my labs did not look good. My liver does not look good. I had an MRI 6 weeks ago of the abdomen to pay close attention of the liver because I was having some issues. There was no signs of growth in the liver of the cancer cells, which was great. And so I have, I think she said it was cirrhosis of the liver caused by a fatty liver, non-alcoholic induced fatty liver, and my bilirubin was really high. My levels for my blood work for the liver and the bilirubin drastically changed from starting in, I believe, October. The readings started to change, and all of a sudden within the past 6 weeks it drastically dropped. Like the liver reading dropped and the bilirubin went up drastically within the past 6 weeks, which caused a lot of concern to her. So she did not feel comfortable in giving me my infusion, giving me my chemotherapy, giving me my targeted therapy to combat the cancer and the cancer cells and to stop it, obviously, from spreading. She did not feel safe giving me my chemotherapy because in essence chemotherapy, I guess, is like a poison, and it not only destroys the cancer cells, but it also destroys good cells, and that's why people get sick off of chemotherapy, because it's targeting your good cells. So anyhow, I did not get chemotherapy today. She's sending over my paperwork and my labs to a hematologist at a liver institute here in town. So they're going to be calling me within 24 hours because she does want me to be seen within a week. No more than 2 weeks. She feels that it's a bit urgent that I be seen, since my readings are drastically changing, which is a little bit alarming to me. And I know everybody would be like, don't get frustrated, don't get upset, don't think about it, you can only handle once you find out what's going on. But I cannot help but to get upset about it. I cannot help but to get a bit of anxiety, and I can't help to get upset, and I can't help to get sad, because I just wish things were easygoing. I just wish that the medicine would work, and then I wouldn't have to deal with it spreading, or I wouldn't have to deal with my organs malfunctioning, because we need our organs, you know, they all function, they all serve a function. And anyways, it's just a little bit scary also because people die of stage 4. It's terminal. A lot of my friends and acquaintances that I know on like support groups with stage 4, they seem fine. They look fine. They're trying to be active. They're trying to live their life. They're trying to continue working. They're trying to be a mom. They're trying to be a wife. They're trying to be a daughter. And they go from being okay to dying within weeks. You know, the organs get attacked and they malfunction or they stop working, and then it's just a quick downhill from there. And I'm afraid. I don't want to die. I went to a retreat about a year and a half ago, and there was about 18 women, and we all kept in touch. And out of those women, I've already lost 3 friends. And these women, I grew to have a bond with each and every one of them. And I've already lost 3 of them. And, you know, we kept in touch. We were on Facebook. You know, we would message weekly. We would update each other on our health. And then it went from, you know, living their life, just living, and then dip, and then they're gone. Just like that. I'm not ready to go. I don't want to go. yes, I have hard. I feel like it's a bit hard in my life. It's not the way it was before. It's not my normal life that I used to have. And it's a rocky road. I have my ups and downs. And this is just a bump in the road, I know. But it just worries me. So I'm going to see the liver specialist, see what he says, do whatever tests he says I have to do, and hopefully he can get my liver back to working at 100% or close to that. And my oncologist said that she may probably have to change my chemo again. So it is what it is. And I know there's always a silver lining, and I just need to find it. And I will. But I'm going to allow myself to be upset and allow myself to be sad. I'm not going to hold it in. But I just, it's just upsetting. So anyhow, thank you guys for coming on here and listening to me vent. And like I said, I know I'm emotional. I know I'm dramatic. That's just me. So again, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. Follow my life with terminal cancer. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you again for all of the support you continue to show and shower me with. I very much appreciate it. I will talk to you in the next video. Okay.